Well, many people ask me, what is photomedicine? So, in order to understand what is photomedicine, we need to understand what is medicine. People think medicine is a tablet, capsule, or injection, but these are not actually medicine. These are only the vehicles or the delivery systems. The tablet is loaded with certain chemical substances, and these chemical substances are synthetic molecules which act as a therapeutic agent. So, whenever you have a disorder or disease, these chemical substances act as a therapeutic agent. While similarly, photomedicine, we use light energy as the medicine. Of course, light energy, being energy, does not require any vehicles or any delivery system. Light can be exposed directly to the body, and it has the therapeutic effect. Well, it leads us to the next question, that how light could be medicine. Because light is cannot be delivered through tablet, capsule, or injection. It's directly exposed over the skin or the affected area or affected part of the body. So actually, to understand how light acts as medicine, we have to understand the immune system. The immune system has the dual function. It protects us against the infections, and also if there is any damage which happens to our body, whatever, for a variety of reasons, so immune system takes care of the healing. For example, it activates certain healing mechanisms, like for formation of collagen, which actually seals the wound and then it heals that. The immune system's function can be modulated by light energy, and that's how the light acts as a medicine, because immune system performs these functions. If it does not perform, then there will be no healing, there will be no protection against infections. So if immune system can be activated using the light energy, so we'll be protected against the infections or cancer, and also there would be a faster healing process. Light is not a single entity. It consists of a large number of frequencies. What we call as a visible light frequency is from red to violet, which is called also known as Vibgyor, the violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. So beyond violet is ultraviolet, beyond red is infrared. So most of the people are afraid of going out in the sun, thinking that their skin will get tanned or they will get skin burn. So skin tanning happens because of the ultraviolet, and skin burn happens because of the infrared. But what is in between, what we call as a visible frequency of light, that is from red to violet, those are essential energy elements that our body needs. Now, these different frequency of light have differential effect on the immune system. As I mentioned earlier, that immune system is responsible for protecting against infection, cancer, and also it's responsible also for healing process. So this process, if anything goes wrong, it can be corrected by using the light, because immune system is sensitive to the different frequency of light. Certain frequencies, it enhances the immunological mechanisms. Other frequencies, they downregulate the immune system. So like most of the cases, when there is immune system is underperforming, you would be vulnerable to infections and cancer. But if immune system is hyper functioning, there could be hypersensitivity disease, inflammatory disease, and even autoimmune disorders. So in that case, you need to downregulate the immune system, and when immune system is not functioning well, you need to upregulate that. So this can be done by the light energy. Depending on the requirement, you expose body to that particular frequency, the body absorbs the light, and then it converts into an energy form which helps the cells to reach to the higher metabolic state, and also it induces the healing process. So that's how the light works as the medicine. Well, the next question comes, how light energy based medicine is different from chemical based medicine, which is most commonly used. Now, the chemical based medicines are normally act through the biochemical mechanisms. It blocks certain receptors on our cell, or it blocks certain enzymes within our body, or the signaling process, and by doing that, it stops the biological process which is a cause of the disease. But problem with the chemicals is that chemicals also have unpleasant or side effects, which are collateral damage, you can say. So while you are taking a medicine, it might have a therapeutic effect, but at the same time, the same medicine also has got the side effects. So that is the different, like when you're talking of light, it does not have any side effect, which it only modulates the immune system. Either it enhances or it reduces depending on the requirement and depending on which frequency of light we are using. And it does not have any side effects. Well, the photomedicine can also be referred in this context, what I'm talking about, as a photoimmunomodulation therapy. Why? Because, as I explained, that photoenergy modulates the immune system both ways. It can increase or decrease. And since immune system is involved in every kind of disease, like it's at the crossroad of health and disease. If your immune system is performing optimally, you will be safe, you will never have any infection, or you don't have a cancer. But if your immune system is overperforming, then you might have allergic disorders, you may have rashes, skin allergic reactions, and even the autoimmune disorders like psoriasis, multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis. These are all autoimmune diseases where the immune system is causing the damage to your body. So in either situation, whether it's a lack of immunity or is hyper functioning of the immunity, you can regulate it by light energy. And that's why we call it photoimmune modulation therapy, or in abbreviation, we call it PIM therapy as well. Finally, I would like to talk about in which areas this, like in the health conditions, this PIM therapy or photoimmunomodulation therapy is beneficial. As I mentioned, that immune system is the target for photoimmunomodulation therapy. And since immune system is involved in a wide ranging disease, so PIM therapy also has a wide ranging applications, starting from pain management. Suppose if you have a pain, the pain is again an inflammatory process, which is immune system is responsible for that. So if there is a pain, if you do the healing process, then automatically the pain is reduced. Similarly, if you have any dermatological disorders like skin disorders, when you have acne or you have lack of collagen production, because of that you may have wrinkles. So in that, again, you can activate the immune system and you can take care of the acne, you can take care of the collagen production, so that the wrinkles go away, your sagginess of the skin also is reduced. So, and other side, when you have allergic reactions like dermatitis, you have autoimmune disease like psoriasis, there also you can downregulate the immunological mechanisms and have the therapeutic effect. Well, yet another application of PIM therapy is for hair restoration. Normally, people lose hair because of the lack of energy at the level of the hair follicles. Now, since photoimmunomodulation therapy also provides energy to the cell, so it helps the follicles to grow and produce more hair. So it also prevents the hair loss, and thereby you can restore the hair loss using PIM therapy. Well, the photoenergy can also be used for restoration of hair. And to understand that, I'll give you a very simple example. Like when you plant a sapling in your garden, you also need to provide some fertilizers or and water, and also of course the sunlight. Without these, the plant will not grow. Same way, our hair follicles, which are embedded in the skin, it also requires nourishment, and nourishment is provided by the blood supply. Now, if there is a lack of blood supply or lack of growth factors which are involved in the hair growth, then the hair fall would start. Now, what light energy does is that it activates the hair follicles, which produce the growth factors and the ingredients which are required for the development of the hair follicle and the hair shaft. And that's how the light energy can be used for hair growth and for hair restoration. Well, in my next video, I'll be talking about the different applications of PIM therapy in more detail, and I'll be taking all different applications independently, individually. So please stay tuned and subscribe to our channel.